We start off with a Mexican train dominoes game in a nice tin. Unfortunately, the tin is missing the lid, and I already have this game, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Battleship Torpedo Attack. This has been discounted. Unfortunately, it does not have all the parts in there, so once again, I'm going to leave this on the shelf. Well, here's a game I've been looking for a while. This is Go, and it's in a nice box. When you open it up, it's got these nice pouches that have all the chips in there and these 2 bowls. Definitely going to pick this one up. Here we have a copy of Pokino from Bicycle. For the price they're asking, it's too much for me, and I can't make any profit off this for selling it, so I'm going to leave it here. Here we have a copy of Score 4. I found a copy of this last week, and this one has the same issue. It's missing some parts, so once again, I'm going to leave it here. Here is a copy of Stratego. Great game. This one's in really good shape. It's just missing the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and see if I can sell it. Here's a 3-in-1 casino game set. Okay, now here's the deal with this. I thought about getting it, but the game is really big and heavy, and I just don't have any room for it. Also, the box has got tons of tape on it, so I can't open it up to see if everything's in there. And trying to sell on eBay, this game is really heavy, and the shipping cost would just take away any profit I could make, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have a copy of the game Clue. This goes for a little bit on eBay. Unfortunately, this version is missing some parts, so once again, I'm going to leave it on the shelf. Here's an Old and New Testament trivia game. This is an older game. This actually goes for a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Here is a first edition of Pictionary. I've seen quite a few of these around, but they're never complete, and it's the same story with this one, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Tournament Rummy Cub. This goes for a little bit of money, but unfortunately it's missing parts, and it would just cost too much to replace them. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for someone else. Here are 2 editions of Jeopardy from back in the day. We don't really play Jeopardy that much, and again, they don't go for that much on eBay, so I'm going to leave these here too. Here's a couple of copies of the Worst Case Scenario Survival game. One of these is sealed. I think I'm going to leave these here too. They don't go for much. Here's Monopoly Electronic Banking. For the price that they're asking, I can't really make too much of a profit on this on eBay. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. Here we have an old game called Heads Up from Milton Bradley. Looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and play this one. Looks like a fun game. Here's a game called Equable, I believe. This isn't a very common game, and I'm going to pick it up and try it out too. Why not? Here is Mission Command Air. This is a new copy in the box. We have a copy of this, but this one's in much better shape and it has all the pieces, so I'm definitely picking this one up. Here's an 80s version of Scrabble Upwards. It's missing one of those Scrabble tile holders, but I can actually get one for really cheap over here, so I'm going to pick it up and see if I can try to sell it over the holidays. Okay, so we'll start with the Scrabble Upwards game that I found. Again, this is a version from the 80s, and it's just missing the Scrabble tile holder, but there's a store in town where I can pick one of those up. The box is in really nice shape. Usually the ones I find are not. So I'm hoping to see if I can sell this over the holidays. Nice set game that I found. Once again, I'll open it up here and just show you what's in here. Of course, you've got the bowls, and then both of the white and black chips are in here, and this is what they look like. They're really, really nice. There's about 160 of these, and they're all there with the instructions. Really cool find. Looking forward to trying this game out. Here is the Old and New Testament trivia game that I found. This is a vintage copy. All the cards are here, and it comes in this nice little card holder. Looking to sell this one over the holidays, too. It's a nice set. Here's the Stratego game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, we'll start with the board. The board is in really nice shape. It looks really nice. And all the pieces are here. It's just missing the instructions. And this version has this unique-looking castle piece as well. And all the pieces are here also. So really good find with this. I'm going to try to see if I can sell this one too. Here's the Mission Command Air game. Open this up, and this is a new copy in the box. The cards are still sealed. And, of course, all the planes are here. All the dice are here. And let me see if I can pull this part out right here. All the parts on this game are completely unpunched. That's really, really cool. I would show you the board, but the board is just way too big to take out of this box. But it's in really good shape, too. So, really cool find. Here is the Equable game that we found. This game is basically Scrabble with math. You basically make these different combinations of formulas and stuff like that and have them equal each other. And it's got the double and triple word and all those things. This game has everything in it, too. Board's in really good shape. Pretty cool. Here's the Heads Up game that I found. I thought that this was a kid's game when I first got it, but it's not. It's for ages 8 to adult, And this game is not as easy as it looks. It's a pretty cool little speed game that deals with math problems. I like it. Well, folks, that does it for us this week. Tune in next week for another episode. We'll see you later.